Hi, Paolo. Long time. Greetings, Southern Cameroonians. It's been a while. It's been a while. Yeah. My Facebook page, they don't restrict them. I go to do live video for it tomorrow. So, I don't talk, so I'll talk for one small. So, let's just see how the audience bill. They be restrict me for 30 days. So, they make 30 days, but they don't restrict my live videos. They say I go feed do live show only from tomorrow. So I'll be temporarily restricted for the other page. So now I don't want to see me at the use Prince J car. Once again, great to Southern Cameroons. I don't miss on a plenty. It's been a while since we talk, apart from the show I be do for ABC 2 weeks ago. And the attack on the activism, you don't make one away some of them. I don't even know when the ball change. When I don't just see activists, they don't go silent. You see Kemia Ashu, they silent. You see Caroline Mala, they silent. Or we will just go silent on a particular time. And Southern Cameroonians, they not even think. Even when you get the ball for your hand, you get victory for your hand, you not even think, say, but wait to make activists them go silent. You see, now the thing that way they say, when you the worker, you sometimes, if you work with people and the people they're not being conscious, if you disappear for their corner, they don't even know. Yeah, now only 1 or 2 or 3 people them, yeah, I received some messages them for my page in Messenger. I be received some message, then they will put it the ask. I appreciate those who asked. All the activists they will be attacked for this last 1 month. All activists them under President Sarko, they be seriously attacked. Yeah, they be seriously attacked. That means every activist will be there under the interim government was seriously attacked on Facebook. That means it will not be play attack. They attack them all them. Yeah, all them. If you look at now, Facebook, they play a very terrible role with the dictator. I don't tell when I say, when you see the videos, them way that they come out online, you go know most of them be very ignorant. Yeah. Most of them, I don't see Southern Cameroonian youth them for this incident where it happened for Nigeria, for this guy we bury Mami Obi Cubana. I see most of Southern Cameroonian youth them where they not even they part of the revolution. They be happy for see how Nigerian guys are so flamboyant. They just throw away money. They be happy for see them, but they not they ask themselves, say, why enough it happen for una? Why enough it happen for you? You know, I believe listening to some audio and some person will talk about Southern Cameroon youths. Most of una Southern Cameroonian youths, una like fighting, but una no one lead the way for enjoy fighting. I talk for Southern Cameroonians because me I don't get me nothing for do with La Republic or French people. Me I talk for una small. Most of una like for see when they spend money, people they use money, but una get thing if you give una money, but all una biles, una bitter, una don't, even when una they win a war like this one, fear don't enter even right inside una manhood. Yes. Even when una see and say una brothers, they don't wake up, the worst one na people the way they come up for this corner water. This man just man, no, I don't like for use cardinal points. I don't like for use this northwest and southwest thing, but I for call man just call and let the public man say southwest. The worst na people they come out southwest. They like fighting, but they don't want to fight. They don't want to fight. They be excited to see things where people they enjoy. They like enjoyment, but they don't want to sacrifice for enjoyment, and that's a curse. I've been there for some groups, and people they talk say, oh, now most people from the southwest side they watch the war they go on and they don't want to participate. I said, let them be. They will become slaves. When you decide to become a slave, nobody can force you. Yes. There are 2 things in life. Either you choose to become a man or you choose to become a slave. If the people from the southwest, they don't fight for the war. If tomorrow Southern Cameroon is liberated and they become slaves, that is they have been born to become slaves of Southern Cameroon. Finito. Finito. It's clear. Me, I'm somebody which, I've said it before that, you see why in this revolution, me Prince, I'll always be me Prince. And I'll always tell them to their face. The people mostly from the coastal region, they like easy things. They don't want to fight. They just want everything to come and everything is okay. And then they just came, oh, no. Now I use open eye for we did this and that. No, nobody will fight for you to come and enjoy. Nobody. You be devil, you be witch. Nobody will fight for you to come and enjoy. Who be a boy? Who? Who be a boy? We will make good rules for people to enjoy Southern Cameroon, but nobody will fight. I see them, I told them in one group where all these chiefs were, I say, you the people from, I don't like using cardinal points because I always refuse saying Northwest and Southwest, but when I want to talk to the people of Southern Cameroon, let me say the Southwesterners, they are people of weak-minded, they cannot lead nothing. I don't know where the spirit of Ndeli has gone. They can never lead anything. It's just lucky that some of us, like me, President Sako, and the others, maybe we came with another different kind of bile that we had to come to this revolution. But if you look all of them, they want to enjoy. If you want to enjoy, you must work hard. And for you, the youths of Southern Cameroon, you are busy posting Nigerian people video. I never see money like that. I never see money for Cuban people. Do you know how the Biafran people, the Nigerians, they fight? Do you see how many of them die every day just because they want change? Most of you youths of Southern Cameroon, you can do what the Nigerians are spraying money. You can do it. But you have thrown away your own style. You have given your destiny to old people. Go today, Nigerian people are doing business. Do you think they do business because they don't have a government? They have a government. I once said it here. I said, if you are a Southern Cameroonian and you don't even want to fight for this restoration movement, join this restoration movement just to fight for custom duty. Just to fight that if Southern Cameroon be. Do you know what is the meaning of custom duty? Most of you are very ignorant. That's why you see Facebook is blocking, attacking people like us. Yes. Because they know with people like us, who emancipate you from chains. Do you know the power of custom duty? Do you know the power? Even in this diaspora that we are, if you are a citizen of a country, they give you certain power when it comes to import. If you are a citizen. When you look the use of Southern Cameroon, we come every day, we preach to you, we say come, you go online, you see big young boys, 46 years old, you see them driving Lamborghinis in Nigeria. You think it's what? It's because they know the power of which they have as youths. They know the power. But you guys are coming, you are struggling to fight when you have demons on top of your head. How will you succeed? How will you succeed? A Nigerian guy can stand today in China, import 28 cars and take to Nigeria. He will not pay nothing to get, not even kobo. You will not pay that kind of amount of money which you spend to move that money from that car from the poor. But try that. But you are there. That's why they say, I've told most of you, you can go to church here, but you remain poor. And whether this war, some of you are praying that the war should end. Even if the war ends, none of you youths of Southern Cameroon, none of you in your lifetime, let me tell you, you ever run a Lamborghini in that country. Bet me. Most of you are looking at me on Facebook, you say, oh, Prince J.K., you can never come. I say, what can I come? There is no road for me to run a car. There is no road for me to, there is no electricity. There is no good house for me to live, no AC. Even though I was born suffering, but at least the life I've experienced here, I don't even think like if Southern Cameroon, which I know will come, even if it doesn't come, I will never regret. Because there is no benefit for you as a youth. Whether you are a musician, whether you are an actor, whether you are what, you have been born to be poor. Let me tell you, get this very well. You youth of Southern Cameroon, I'm not talking to the French people. Whether you are a musician, you are an actor, tell all of them they are just doing charades that they are singing music. Even the one Constant, have you ever seen the highest car they would drive is Prado. But look Nigerians, see how they spray money. They bring Rolls Royce. You think it's witch? No, it's not witch. There is a video online, Ghanaian youths, the rice which the parliamentarian of one community in Ghana brought for the youth in that community. That youth, they took that rice and stoned that parliamentarian back. They say they don't want rights, they want work. How many youths of Southern Cameroon can you do that? How many youths of Southern Cameroon can these thieves, which are called parliamentarians and senators, bring you rice and you take that rice and you stone it back on them? How many? Go and watch Ghana, which you say Ghana must go. The rice which a parliamentarian brought for them, they took the rice and they stoned the parliamentarian back. They say they need jobs. For you youths of Southern Cameroon, it's time you wake up, eh? If you don't support this restoration movement, you are born to remain a slave. Especially those of you who are still struggling that you want to mingle with French Cameroon people. I'm telling you. If you don't join this restoration movement, there are certain privileges on this earth, you will never get it. Bet me. When you look at some of us, you are laughing. You say, oh, look at them. Look, we are fighting so you two can enjoy what we are enjoying. Because no matter how we concentrate on the restoration movement, we have certain benefits over here. And when we look you, our brothers down there, that's why you see some of them in the diaspora, which they have been corrupted with the French way. They don't like us because they know that we want to take you out of the slums which you are in. Yeah. They don't want to take you back. I pity, I cry. I see some of even the youths of you, Southern Cameroonians, which you don't want to hear nothing about the restoration movement for your own destiny. As you going to Nigerian blockers, I watch it, eh? I see you going to Nigerian blockers, you say, hey, see money, hey, the man is great. But your own is lingering in front of your doorstep. Oh, Lord. The Bible really said it. It said, my people perish because of lack of understanding. Your own destiny is in front of you. You have even a brighter destiny than the people from the Igbos and the Nigeria. Your own is in front of you. Just for you. And you can even do it secretly. You don't even need to carry a gun to enter the bush at this stage. You can use even your eye. You can use even your phone. You can use even your leg. You can use anything in close to you now to fight for your own destiny. But some of you abandon it and go to church. Go and watch what that Cubana chief, that Obi Cubana said in an interview. To the youth of the Igbo people, he said, work hard. Don't be scared. Fight and work hard. They work hard and they have low custom. And it's only with the liberation of Southern Cameroons that you'll be able to have a free custom duty. It's only with Southern Cameroon. Because with La Republic, with the amount of debts which Biya has collected to fight us, which he's still collecting, there will be no destiny for you there. Because even those of you youths of Southern Cameroon, I'm talking especially to these musicians and so-called actors, which is like that, they don't take fufu, they lock them for that ear. Since we don't hear now, say fufu, they go with all things. Fufu, do they go with your sense? Fufu, yes. There is a popular fun video going online. They say fufu, they go with all things. Fufu, they go with the brain there for Southern Cameroon, they are use their sense. Fufu, they go with them. We go talk tomorrow, I go stick on live. When my page do open. So everybody go get me. I don't see una comment there now. I don't see una comment. They actually join. Just the click share. Fufu, they go with the brain of Southern Cameroonian use their sense. Those people they make that video they online for fun. Say fufu, they go with this. Fufu, they go with that. Tell them say fufu, they go. Me, Prince J can say fufu, they go with their brain. Because they don't get brain for think. Yes, fufu, they go with their brain. Fufu, they go with what thing? Fufu, they go with what else? They make that on a video. Then fufu, they go with this. Hey, fufu, they go to with your brain because they don't use fufu. Lock your brain. Lock them for this side. That means you don't even think. It's only in Southern Cameroon that you youth can grow. It's only in Southern Cameroon that you can get business opportunity. Tell that people that they make video. Now Southern Cameroon use the lead for that video and say fufu they go with this, fufu they go with water, fufu they go with this, fufu they go with soap, fufu they go with this. Tell them say, me Prince J.K., son of Victoria, I tell them say fufu they go with their brain. Yes, Mama, own that. Fufu, they go with una brain because una brain of it thinks say, no matter how you pray, God don't give your own destiny to become a billionaire. What you need to do is to support your own cause. Your brothers are in the bushes for 3 years. They are not even educated like some of you as you claim. But they have seen it. They have seen their destiny. They have seen it. What are you waiting for? What business opportunity as a youth of Southern Cameroon do you have in that country? Let's discuss. You know, I've not been around for a while. While you are clicking share. Share, please share, let the others come. Let's discuss. I know I cannot see your comments, but tomorrow I'll be live again, same this kind of time. So we talk. I really want to communicate with you, the youths of Southern Cameroon. Yeah, some people look at me, they say, hey, Prince, you have been this way, you don't invest, you don't do things. I ask them, the greatest investment I have, this is it. I've looked the dictator in his face. You see Facebook attacking me, restricting me. I've looked them in their face and I've told them they cannot do nothing. The only way in Southern Cameroon is the liberation of the destiny of Southern Cameroon. And it's by us what we are doing now. Because whether they go up to the moon, they come back. This revolution, this restoration movement cannot end without the liberation of the destiny of Southern Cameroon youths. Yes, ask yourself, that environment you are in, is it comfortable for you to do a business? No. If you import one car today from Germany, as that car touches La République, the money multiplies by 2 to take it out of the poor. Compare yourself with the Nigerians, compare yourself with the Benins, compare yourself with Ghana. I'm talking to you youths of Southern Cameroon. Compare yourself with those people around you. Compare yourself. When they import cars from Europe and they come to their country, when they import cars, they don't pay even 1/3 of the money they use to import those cars. They don't pay to remove it from the poor. Those are things which are said to you as youths of Southern Cameroon. Even if somebody tell you not to support this restoration movement, you have to start thinking. Why you see Nigerians are good in business and Ghanaians are growing, Kenyans are making money, Tanzanians, as you guys traveling to some place in Africa, you are boasting, say, oh, it's because the environment is favorable for them to grow. The environment is favorable. I said it before. I said, forget about what some demons will tell you. Oh, President Sako, oh, did this and that. Nobody is making a penny from this restoration movement. If we want to make money from this restoration movement, it's to dialogue with France. Because France is making $4 billion, $400 billion from Africa. If really we want to make money from this restoration movement, it's to dialogue with France. Then France will even say, okay, we'll just take what we make from Africa, Southern Cameroonians. We'll take what we make from Africa, 400 billion, the money we make for 1 year, we give you 200 billion. But when I see some people sit down and they stand and tell you youths, oh, those people are making money. I first asked you, I said, look, the first thing that kills a man is greed, jealousy. Because what will make you think that somebody will be scared not to go collect money from the resource and decide to take penny? Only some foolish people do it. If truly we want to be compromised, some of you, I hear some people go and say, forget that people don't affect people. Southern Cameroonians, look love from the Igbo people. Look love. Look love. That's why you see me, I like comparing some of us with the Igbo people, because we had once been with them, like the Eastern region. That's why I like. But look the love which they have. Whether you're from Biafra or not, look the love. Do you have that same love for your brother? You Southern Cameroonians are the most jealous people on earth. When they criticize somebody, you take it like, look love. Most of you watch Obi Cubana. That same love, we can have it in Southern Cameroon. But because you hate your brother, because you don't want to reason, that's why I said, I really weep. I cry. I pray God could bring back our ancestors. Because the love which our ancestors had, they were the ones to be now. And then we were supposed to be dead. Yeah, really. I sat down one day in my room. I said, oh Lord. I said, the love which our ancestors had, where they could vote for Ndeli in Kumbo. Kumbo is almost about 160, maybe 200 kilometers away from Beya. They could vote for Ndeli. He won in Kumbo, which is about 200 kilometers away from Beya. Hey! If they could bring such kind of love back, and then you, these present people of this generation, they take you to that time and all of you die, Southern Cameroon will be great. I'm telling you. Southern Cameroon will be great. Because in life, there is no success that comes with hatred and jealousy. No. There is no success. Nobody has ever hated somebody in life and become successful. Nah. You are born to be a failure once you put hatred. I'm telling you. All those who knew me before, they could tell you. All those who were looking at me like an underdog, and they can tell you, today none of them can wipe my shoes. None of them. I remember those days which Let me tell you a bit about myself before I continue. I remember those days when I used to be in school, even though that time thing they be bad. Mommy didn't know, but even to have girlfriends that will love you, or mothers that will call you saying I'm a bikinis, nobody could be boastful of me. But today, no person, even the girls, the way they don't if you want to follow me that time. I noticed someone if you carry belly for my picking now. No. I'm telling you, in life, but I never hated nobody. If you ask any of them, they'll say, oh, they even gave me names, sweet names. Because once you start hating people, you can never. That was the first doctrine I learned. That's why I tell some of you in this revolution, you can ask those who know me, they will never tell you Prince J.C. hates somebody. I never hate. Because once I hate, I'm blocking myself from succeeding. That's why when I see some of you, when we come here and we talk the reality of the restoration movement of Southern Cameroon, some of you say, oh, Prince J.C. doesn't like this. I say, oh, you never knew I grew with the old. I did not grow with you young people. I might be young, but my ideology, my way of thinking is of the old. Yes, I'm not carried with this kind of young people's life. The way I am, the way I think, the way I dream, the way I prepare my life is like an ancient man, a man who has once lived in this world some 200 years ago. I don't hate nobody. If I have, I give to everybody. Because that's the secret of success. But if you ask Southern Cameroonians today, look, love. It's not Nyongo that happened in Nigeria. I want to just take the case of this Obi Cubana and talk to you Southern Cameroonian youths. Not be Nyongo happen for Nigeria. Nyongo go gather other population. Now which kind of charm will the man get them? That's why sometimes when I watch the comment and people say, hey, that boy Obi Cubana for Nigeria, na ritual money. I can say, which kind of ritual if you gather that population? It's love. It's love. And if I tell you one person where some grandfriend be there for Victoria, where he be die, that grandfriend be almost get that kind of population. Even though they not be keep that kind of cow. So grandfriend be there for Victoria, where he be don't live for Germany before. I be there that time, I think I be just there high school. That grandfriend be stay for GRA entrance. Yeah, some apartment be there so. Now grandfriend will come out from Bali. Now son from Bali. Now grandfriend, if you don't stay Germany. The grandfriend he house for Germany, it be the house Southern Cameroonians and so. That means people they look the grandfriend he died, they say na Nyongo. Will not be Nyongo. You know, when you have open heart to love, when you show people love, when it comes to the time which that people want to show you love, it comes double, eh? Yes. That's why you see for that Obi Cubana 19, some people they say, oh, no. He showed love. Nyongo no fit gather that kind of people, they want to see him. Nyongo no fit. Even if we not talk about the money, Nyongo no fit. If you see around that place, the one thing we pick up from the video, you know here for that occasion say the thief. You know here say the broke house. Upon 500 cows for that place, you know here say some one man thief one cow. You know here. Na love. If na Nyongo on something support for the thief cow, someone for the thief moto. But you know here say one moto, one cow. That's love. Now so that grandfriend for GR and so it die be happen. When Mifiri be killing. Mifiri knocked that grandfriend with gun for about 12 midnight for around river clubs close to Botanic Garden Junction. Where Mifiri be that grandfriend come out Germany. His small brother is that time this OD be there good. He come with OD for exhaust. He send his small brother for middle night, make he go buy medicine. Mifiri, he see that guy, that OD, where he come that night. Mifiri stop that OD. Start bring wahala for that boy, he bring wahala for that small boy. That small boy, pick a phone call his grandfriend. Say make his grandfriend come for for River Club. As his grandfriend come for there, he tell Mifiri say, but now me I send my small man make he go buy me medicine. Mifiri the one do not cutting. Mifiri not thief policeman, very big thief. Most people for Victoria and Boya. They go know Mifiri. Very big thief man, where they wear uniform, but he own a cutting job for thief people. If he use uniform, come for you, can't take you money by force. That's what they do. So you see, I say, now that kind of people where they care Southern Cameroonian youth, they don't work. For Nigeria, no matter how much you thief, you enter their country, even the police, they cover you. Everybody, they cover you. But when you see devilish government, them, devils, them, like this one, the way they did, when they see you come, they're honor for thief for you. Me feel come for that place, that girlfriend want talk, me feel take gun. When I know because the girlfriend come up bush, he knock that girlfriend. That girlfriend fall down. He want make 10 minutes, they want run with it, go for my one hospital. That girlfriend die. See, Victoria that night. For that girlfriend where he come out Germany. Victoria, that means say, all bush fall at them where they be no, because the girlfriend house for Germany, he be taking so much people. He was a very genuine, kind-hearted Southern Cameroonian. He helped his brothers. As people they hear, that means say, Victoria dark that night, me feel it wrong. They find me that night le touch. And therefore the girlfriend Iberia can't see love for Southern Cameroonians. That's what we talk about. That's what youths of Southern Cameroon. And now the only way we need that love is now again. Your brothers have been in the bush for 4 years, carrying guns to make the destiny good for you. Doing what most of you cannot do. I've always said it. Most of them don't die for bush. Their corpses, they don't rot in. But you don't know, say the secret of success is when you fight for your own. Look, they don't arrest Nnamdi Kanu for Kenya. He brought them for UK. They don't care whether he be in a Biafra or he not be in a Biafra. But so long as say he be in a Peking for Igbo, lawyers, they all Igbo lawyers, and for UK, they don't wake up for defending. Do you see the love? But look on Southern Cameroonians. Look on. Then how do you want to succeed? If you come to a revolution, the highest black legs, some they take pride for become a black leg. Some they take pride for say their own brother. And then you want to go to church, you want to go and pray. Say, now which God go bless you? You be which? Which God will bless you? Which God? Which now God will come off from other planet? I don't ask on a simple question. Most of some business people for inside Igbo land, they not be like Nnamdi Kanu. But for the fact say he be picking for that place, Yoruba them, or Awuza them, they don't touch Ibiebie. Look the way UK they wake up. Look, they don't care about the what is agitating for Biafra. What they care about is the love. They tell them, so you don't have to write. They turn and say he's a UK citizen. You don't have the right to arrest him and bring him back. Now, where is your own love? For all the things for Southern Cameroon, if I look una hate una self past anything. Where is the love? Where is the love in you, Southern Cameroonians? Where is the love? But you want to be a millionaire. You can never be a millionaire without your own people. You can never be rich. That's why you will never have a damn good in Southern Cameroon. Because you are the problem. Do you support your brothers where you are? Do you love your brothers? You compare whereas you don't have anything. You look into your own brother's own whereas you don't even have your own. You can never succeed. We have a God-given restoration movement in your palms. But you are busy in your room praying to God. Oh, Rabba, Saka, I see, Lord, Father, help. God will never. I've always told you, God will never help you. You will pray and you will die praying. Nothing will change for you. Nothing. There are things you don't need to pray. There are things you need to manifest them in the physical. But because you refuse to manifest them, your position in life has become stagnant. How do you want to pray for a land when blood is spilled everywhere? Who will hear you? Who? Do you know the amount of blood that is crying to Yahweh and Elohim for their justice, their vengeance to come upon that country and you're praying? Does blood cover your prayer? Nobody will hear you. Ask yourself that when Jesus died, did you hear Mary Magdalene and the others praying? No, they were not praying. They were waiting for him to come back. What did I say? When Jesus died, you did not hear Peter them praying. You did not hear Mary Magdalene. They were all gathered somewhere meditating, thanking God. and waiting for Jesus to come back. Now, your pastors in church are busy telling you to pray. How can God answer your prayer when 15,000 bloods have been spilled on the land? Human blood. And then you, one single soul, you're abusing, being greedy. You cannot stand to tell the minister, or you cannot stand to defend that blood. You are inside your room shouting, Rabba, Saka, Rabba, Sekireba, Rabba, Baba, Baba, I command, open doors, Rabba. No open doors will come. No open doors will come. Because you have refused to love your brother, God cannot love you. Yes. Because you have refused to speak for your brother, God cannot speak for you. The Bible says, love your neighbor as you love yourself. Do you love your neighbor? Your neighbor just died yesterday. You're abusing your room, scattering. Rabo sekeri baba. Reba sopa baba. You say, oh God, I need. God will just look. He says, see this one. He doesn't even know to love his brother. Even if I give him money, how will he love me? Oh, you are in church on Sunday. Your pastor is telling you, oh, bring 5,000 for, let me give you special blessing. 5,000, 10,000. Your brother is in the house suffering from hunger. You have not given him food. And you sound in your room, you're shouting, Rabbah. How will God bless you? Southern Cameroonians. This is your destiny. It will not come again. I've told you all. All better think, including all of you who are still thinking that you want to go collect money. If you look the life of Frundi, then you will know that no matter how much you collect from La Republic, you will still be broke. If you look the life of Frundi, you will know that a man without his people is like a dead corpse in the grave. True or false? Let's chart. If you look the life, that's what I've told you in this restoration movement, I will never take a penny. Because I live with experience. I live from the past. I look. There is nobody in Southern Cameroon history that the French has corrupted like Frundi. Ninjon Frundi, there is nobody. If you look the life of Ninjon Frundi, you will know that no matter how much you collect from French, you will still be broke. Simple. Look that, Papa. But look people who collected and invested in their own people. Look them. Look them. Look, go to Nigeria and copy. I like to use Nigeria. Go there and copy. If you look the life of Frundi, you will know. Look the father. If you ask him, say, you never see Lamborghini? No. But go and see old men in Nigeria who collected and they invested in their people. Go and look at them. Great fathers. Great men. You will see they move with the modernization of life. What do you want to collect? That's to tell you that in life, if we don't collect, if we make our own better, but nothing. I asked him, I say, look, even him, even the road that goes to Bamenda is not tarred. No achievement. Then you say you want to collect. What do you want to collect? You cannot collect nothing when you have not collected the destiny of your people. That's why I said it. You cannot, if Frundi was wise by then, when they told him to collect, he would say, okay, I will collect money. Then you even collect at least 20% of the destiny of your people. But he wasn't smart. All he saw, when you see only money and you don't see the people, you finally end up taking that money and becoming useless again. But when you collect money and you see the destiny of your children, you take it too. If Frundi collected that money and made a deal and say, okay, I will not be president. 25% of every people that will enter into Enam, or 30% must come out from Southern Cameroon. That's a father would think. 25% of every year or 30% of every year national project must go to Southern Cameroon. That's what somebody would think. If they have to be, if there is 2 poor in French Cameroon, there must be 1 dipsy poor in Victoria. That's how people who grow up think. But Frundi did not think. I heard him come on ABC. Frundi say, I was scared to die because if I was dead, nobody would. What is the meaning of death? What is the meaning? What's the meaning of that? If you had to back, that's why I said most of these are fathers who came after our ancestors like Foncha. They did not think. Look, Foncha. Even in his dying bed, he was crying and said, we made a mistake. Look the way he died. Because the spirit of his brothers were still with him. He said, oh, we have betrayed our people. We have betrayed our people. Look, Foncha. Look the message in Foncha, you understand. That's why the government did not like him. Look, Papa Mola. Look at them. They felt it. But look, these greedy ones who go around to mingle with the French, they die like rotten pigs which have been abandoned in the forest. Look at them. Look the way Bandam was traced. Look the others who died, who tried to mingle. They died like corpses which have been eaten by the vultures. But when you go on a table and you think not to eat alone, you think about your people, you can never be left alone. If Frundi thought about the youths of today, if he thought about them, they will not become alcoholics. Look, how many percent of youths have graduated? No job. No job. Nothing. Just roaming the streets. Everything is hard. The economic life is hard. Even their brothers in the diaspora cannot make life for them better. But look, Nigeria, no matter how the government makes the country hard, it gives privilege for those in the diaspora to help the ones which are back home. If that their so-called demonic, satanic house of assembly and so what could give privilege for us to help most of your brothers back home, that they limited their demonic custom duty, brothers could be buying cars. Their cars they are throwing away here. But some of you are down there, you lack. Go to Nigeria, people dash cars. You think they dash them because they are so what? No, they dash those cars because their government have given them access to bring them and dash them to you. When we say come and fight for Southern Cameroon, some of you look us like we are fools. But you don't know that we have seen maybe what you haven't seen. That's what I'm telling you, youths of Southern Cameroon. You are richer than every country in Africa. But when you don't know the value of what you have, you die up losing it. I'm telling you. Remember this my video, because you don't know tomorrow the spiritual attacks I've been getting. If not that my ancestors are with me, you would have heard that Prince J.K. slept and died in the bed. Yeah, because the one I got this night, last 2 nights, it was terrible. But I looked them, I sent the man death back. I said the death will meet him before he goes to enter his own soul. Yeah, the spiritual attack I get, it's God that is keeping me. It's not easy, eh? Yeah, it's not easy. When some of you just see that prince comes every day educating you, it's because I made a deal with God. I told God, if you establish me to be in a position where I can change the lives of my people as a son of the soil from Victoria, I will do it. And that's why anywhere I go, my doors are open. And as I see my door open, I struggle to tell my brothers. Wherever I go, I tell them. The attack I had, they sent me one person to come kill me in the night. Just sat and I saw a black spirit. Press me in the bed. But even in that pressing, I was scattering him with prayer. 2 times now. 2 times. Which they have come in the night to attack me 2 times. But I still tell you, my people, don't be scared. Whether they come is not today, it's not tomorrow. If I don't get for that, for don't die saints. But what I tell you, youths of Southern Cameroon, the destiny of your life is in your hands. Stop struggling. If you don't stand up and possess it, you will die in chains. If you want to enjoy a good life as a youth of Southern Cameroon, rise up and possess it. Rise up. The government, the old witches and wizards, you never be for some village where they say some one mommy they when a witch woman when I the whole your destiny. Now so that people them for that parliamentarian and that senator them. Now so then they be the old witch and wizard. Now them don't hold your destiny. No matter how you sing which kind of music, say you want to be musician. No matter how you do, if you look the life of P.J.C, hey Lord. If they begin to be some musician where he began to be the first billionaire for inside Southern Cameroon, P.J.C. If you look the life of P.J.C, you look the life of Mamangeya, then all una Mr. Leo una they sing music. Una gonna say there is no end for una. Now this restoration movement. Now say most of una know the mix with old people. And then some of the old people where they know the real thing. They fear for talk for some of una because on time una no go fit keep on a secret. I don't tell una, Say, if you look the life of Petit Pays, you look the life of many within the Paris Biteuna, you go no say singing music in that country, or you look the life of Mamangeya, you go no say your own no different. Look Petit Pays goes start. Mamangeya, they cut it 2 foot, no money. What's the money be there? The country, the witches and wizards sitting in the parliamentarian, in the senator, in the cabinet, and everywhere, they have covered your destiny for them to be rich. No matter what you do, you remain broke. It's simple as a youth in Southern Cameroon. No matter what you do, you remain broke. That's the truth. And when you are in a position that no matter what you do, you remain broke, the next thing you need to do is, how can I cut off the chain? That's why you see in Fako, we had one great fighter called Cross and Die. Cross and Die was a business dealer. He used to deal in petrol. When this restoration movement started, he was one of the first generals we had in Fako, Cross and Die. The day that's the only fighter that he died, I just got to know him about 1 month. And the love I saw he showed to the mothers, the day he died, I mourned him in my house. I weep, and that's the only fighter which I pray maybe someone would steal my heart again, that I weep for, Cross and Die. He took all his money. He was a business guy. He saw the way the life was. He knew that no matter how I sell petrol, I can never help my people. He sold everything he had. He carried the money. He invested in the war. He told the fighters, when he goes out and go and do, he get these rich people, he take their food, he brings cow, he goes to the mothers in Ekona. That's why you see La Republic kill the people of Ekona like fowls in a certain period around 2017. Cross and I will bring car, 1 load of rice, divide it to the mothers, kill cow. The day he died, like the mothers in Ekona cried. Because that's love. That's love. That is love. Nobody can liberate you except yourself. He saw it, he looked and said, no matter how much I invest, the roof on top of me has been built with the devil. They will only press me to the ground. It's better I fight for liberation. Let me sell everything I have and put it in this war. He put it. He said, as I'll be fighting, I'll remember that my people of Ekona don't have food. So when I collect from the rich, I will take to the poor. But look, most of you are struggling to swim in a sea where you cannot see no land. What do you want to do as a Southern Cameroonian inside Cameroon, that so-called one and devilish so-called Cameroon, that you will succeed? What do you want to do? Let me ask you. I really wish I could see most of your comments. What do you think you can do? Name me one business as a son of Southern Cameroon. I don't want to call the French people, because they have their brothers in the poor, which they are the ones enabling corruption. I want to call you a son of Southern Cameroon, which you know nobody, like me, which we know nobody, which they are blocked everywhere. They have stole everything from us. They remove the deep sea port from Victoria. They send it to Kribi. You go to their Enam, their brothers are there like 200. They put 4 of you. You go to everywhere. They put this one prime minister, but down him, everybody there is a Wondo. Everybody there is Betty Bulu. How will you be a prime minister from Southern Cameroon and the whole of your roots and people you're controlling, they are from Betty Bulu? They will not listen to you. You must listen to them, or you will not be a good prime minister. How? How? Then you sit in the country. You as a youth, every day you are there praying to God. God will not hear your prayer. That's why you see, the Bible says the kingdom of God suffered violence, and violence taken it by force. Even my mama will born me. She knew that if I did not travel, if I was down, if I don't carry gun, I would join them in the bush. And even my mother, even the person which I was close with before I traveled, the girl which I was close with, even the girl which I was close with, she knew. She said it even when I started doing this thing. She said, God was grateful to me that you travel, because I know that if you were here, you would not enter. I would not enter bush. Long time. I would not enter bush, not be say long, because there was no destiny. There was no destiny. I've been already this year, and since even when my father, there was no destiny. My father friends, and how many letters I wrote? If I was there, I would not enter bush long time. Long time, I would not enter bush. Because they have squeezed your destiny. And then when they squeeze your destiny, they see you ignorant youths. They send you out to go and be peace ambassadors. What peace ambassadors? What peace ambassadors? Don't G-Mag, don't bother. We are coming up with El Clasico from tomorrow. If you want to give, I don't collect for myself. I know if you know if they give me money, yeah, when my brothers at the bush. No. Anything we collect goes to the ground. Yeah, for the restoration fighters. Me, I'm able to eat. They're in the bush. So anything you want to give, don't bother. Tomorrow when we come, it's Watana Wata. You send it to Watana Wata. Anything you want to give. But my problem is not about what you give. My problem is how many you youths of Southern Cameroon see the green light in this restoration movement. You can see La République, which they don't even know. We started the restoration of our nation before them. You can see how they turn out there. You can see the love they are fighting to take out a dictator, to bring a new person that can still keep us under slavery. Now, let me ask most of you. How many of you are thinking, look at them. We started before them. But instead, most of you youths, you sit back and say, oh, no, that thing, that their thing. But then they know the advantage they get. That's why they want to take beer away quick. So they can get somebody that will come and soften your heart to keep you there. Maybe talk about a federation. Because they know that if you are gone, if we are gone, there is no more sweet potatoes from Bamenda. There is no more beans, carrots. No, there is no more plantain and bananas from Fako. There is no more arrow from Manu. There is no more timber. They know. So they have reason. Because they know if you go, if we move, they become a desert. They don't have nothing. From Douala go up, a desert. Highest they will eat cassava and cassava leaf or whatever. They know that. That's why you see them stomping Swiss Intercontinental Airport. That's why you can see Patrice Nganang suing beer. Suing Continental Hotel. But look, you the ignorant Southern Cameroonian. You sit behind you in a nightclub. You are pumping whiskey. That one a thing. Master, that one a thing. And that one a thing. And that's why they say, the Bible says, my people suffer because of lack of understanding. When you don't understand, you are more worse than a madman in the street. A madman is mad and he understands he's mad. Or you see him as mad because he doesn't understand nothing. But your own situation is worse because you reason, but your destiny is in your hand, you don't know. You are mad. You see people operating, but you are just convenient because they make you convenient in your miserable life. You just think like, oh, I drink my one bottle explore. Life don't go. I chop one pan, I chew, I drink. And that's what most youths in Lord, hey. That's what most youths in Saudi Cameroon, they could tell you, I drink my just one pan, I chew, yeah, one bottle explore. The life don't squeak. They not could tell you, say, man, I need to buy my mama too. I need to be my papa house. My brother, look, I need to arrange my mama some better wrapper for better occasions. Then no, you never hear youth for Saudi. If you tell you for Saudi Cameroon, go talk so. If friend of a they go tell say, my brother, who say you know your country hard. My brother, mo chow one pachu, we drink one Guinness, What's in day? We pray for God. Tomorrow go better. If be a day, another man go come. Hey, Lord, hey, Jehovah, My brothers, wake up from sleep. This is a 21st century. You have to give to your parents. You cannot be 31 years old and your mother is still feeding you in the house. You have a restoration movement like this. My brother, even if you don't want to put your face, go for back. Find fake numbers. Buy numbers, fake numbers. Join the restoration movement secretly. Join it secretly. This is the only time God can bless you, a youth of Southern Cameroon. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Let me leave you guys for now. My Facebook page, Prince J. Car, will definitely, the ban will be taken off tomorrow. I believe so. I'll be there because I know there are many people who will get more audience. And I thank everyone which is here. You can see in this Facebook, I cannot see your comments. Yeah, the attack is not easy. I cannot see your comments on what you're... That's why I wasn't using this Facebook anymore. And I decided to open a page. Yeah, so I'll advise all of you, if you're following me, go and like that page, because with that page we can really interact very well. You see, and that's why they are also attacking me that way. But the page is going up. At least we have had 10,000 something followers. So we need to build up that page, because we as youths of Southern Cameroon, those of Watana Wata, that's why we continue with the face. You see, Watana Wata is not my name. I am called Prince J.K, son of Victoria. Yeah, Victoria is where my placenta was born. But Watana Wata is a platform which we carry the burdens of our brothers which are fighting on the ground. We establish that connection. You know, water is life, water is spirit. And when our brothers sang that song, Watana Wata, Altina Wata, I saw the connection, because water connects with everything. So we as youths, we have to connect. If we must grow, if we must succeed, we have to connect in every aspect of life. In the political aspect of life, in the economical aspect of life, in the social aspect of life, in the movies, in everything we have to connect. You don't need to force yourself to the French. You don't need to sing like a French. That's why you see, I've said it, that the best thing I like of Southern Cameroon is the movie. They don't force. Those who partake in the Southern Cameroonian industry, in the movie industry, they do their movies, whether they sell or not, they do it in English and pidgin. That's what pushes me, because that's the connection. We have to connect, and we must connect. We must connect. Or we have to succeed, we must connect. And how to connect? Drop hatred. Don't hate your brother. Don't take what people told you or whatever they say. Start loving every Southern Cameroonian you meet. Start loving them. Start loving every Southern Cameroonian. I like my brothers in the diaspora, the Southern Cameroonian boys. No matter how we talk, we love each other. Yeah, I've experienced it. Even when I moved to one place, when they see me, the love, the bond is there. I like it. Let's continue like that. That's how people grow. That's how success comes. So thank you all those who have been here. You can go to that page, like the page. I'm now fully on board back. I'm no more restricted again for 30 days. We'll keep the restoration movement of Southern Cameroon going on. And please, don't forget, there is a revolutionary Bible. Yeah, we have already ordered 200 copies of that Bible. When I tell you the voice of our mother, you know, after the Bible, there is a book, the echoes of the, whether it's echo, and let me get that name very well. Echo the voice of Southern Cameroonian women. Our mothers have written a book that entails the deep, sad story of what the women and the people of Southern Cameroonians are going through. Now, if you are a son and daughter of Southern Cameroon, the book is on Amazon. Please try to tell your fellow friends, your Western friends, even if you don't want to buy this one, it's like giving a Western man a gun. Go and take the name of that book, distribute it to your friends. Tell them there is a very interesting book. You know, the Western people like reading. They like reading a lot. Yeah, they like reading. Please, try, even if you go to church, you can tell the pastor, there is a new book, very interesting book out on Amazon. It is called Echoes of the Voice of the Women of Southern Cameroon. I'm sure I'm saying it right. Go and tell them. It carries the detailed story of what has happened. It's more than any movie you can give any person. It's more than any movie about this world and any documentary. Please, as you're watching me, we are 210 or 12. Please take this assignment. You can be a silent soldier to make sure that book get at least 2 million or 3 million buyers. I'll be checking it on Amazon. I've already told them that I will be one power ambassador of that book. Because after the Bible, the voice of our mothers are very great in this kind of time. If you go to all restoration movements, all globally, the women's voice was what brought victory. So when I saw that book, I told our mothers, you have done a great job. And I, Prince J.K, son of Victoria, I will stand to make sure that every Southern Cameroonian get that big book. And every Western world, every person, be a European, an American, read that book. So please, if you have the link of the book, somebody, you can post it here. Yeah, you can post it here. I advise all of you, go grab a copy of that book. It tells you everything. The death of Mami Api, the death of Baby Mata. It tells you everything. The suffering of our brother at the date of Julius Akum. It says every detail. The massacre of the Ethiopia. Try and make sure your congressman, your parliamentarians, and everybody get a piece of that book. Be a secret soldier for that book. Yeah. I'm telling you, if you're youth of Southern Cameroon, that book is a book for the restoration movement and the independence of Southern Cameroon. You don't need to do anything. Just make sure every single person around you reads that book. That book will push for the independence and the restoration of Southern Cameroon. Thank you all my mothers who did that great job. I'm with you and we'll keep it on till every Western person in every corner of this Western world has a copy of that book. Yes. We will not talk, we will not demonstrate anymore. That book will demonstrate for us. Kudos, my mothers. And thank you so much, Southern Cameroonians. See you guys tomorrow again on my page. Love you all and stay blessed. Bye for now.